Hello Internet, in this video we're going to learn how to set up a custom Hydrogen storefront using the Shopify CLI, and Shopify made it extremely easy to create the Hydrogen storefront. All you have to do is run one of these three commands using your favorite node package manager. I would recommend pnpm because it's a lot faster and to install dependencies and stuff like that. But if you're a beginner, I would highly recommend you to use npm for the simple reason that it was the first npm the node package manager, and it's a lot easier to find help for it online if you ever need to. So we're going to copy that command and go to our terminal here, okay, and run the npm create Shopify Hydrogen, and we use the latest version of this CLI, okay. And the first question we are asked by the CLI is whether we want to use the mock shop or we want to link it to our Shopify account. Well, the mock shop, and we'll see it in more detail in a moment, is basically an API endpoint that Shopify created to make it very easy for developers to create storefronts, right? As you can see here, if you go to mock.shop, the website, okay, you'll see that Shopify is showing you some endpoints. So, for example, this one is how to get a product using the storefront API, and along with some code snippets for different languages, right? So if you're doing with curl or with Apollo client, or obviously with Remix, which is what Hydrogen uses underneath, right? How to get 3 products, variants, how to get 20 products, a collection with 20 products. All the queries are there for you to play with, okay? And how to get 10 collections, and obviously mutations as well, right? Like how to change the cart. So yeah, that's it for the mock shop API. In this video, that's what we're gonna use. But obviously, if you're building for an existing store and you want the data for that store to appear during your test and so on, you want to connect it to your actual Shopify account, and if you select this path, it's going to ask you to authenticate and so on, and then select the store that you want to connect it to. And the only difference between the two is that this version is only around the environment variables, right? Like if I choose the mock shop, I'm going to connect the API that I'm using is going to be different. The URL for the API is going to be different than if I use this. That's the only difference. So in terms of like how the code is scaffolded, is going to be absolutely no other difference. So let's choose the mock shop and continue. So the next question Shopify is going to ask us is the name that we want to give to our store. We're going to call it Shopify Hydrogen Storefront. We're going to leave the default, but you can change. Let's change and put Hydrogen Demo, okay. Now it's going to ask us if we want to choose JavaScript or TypeScript. Obviously, highly encourage you to choose TypeScript, because you're going to have a lot. If you're building for production, you definitely want to use TypeScript, because you can catch bugs and it makes the development experience a lot smoother, okay. So we choose TypeScript. For styling, obviously different developers have different preferences, but Tailwind is very popular these days, so let's use Tailwind. Do we want npm? Do we want the dependencies to be installed by npm? We say yes, okay. Do you want to create a h2 alias to run commands such as npx Shopify Hydrogen? So in order to run Shopify Hydrogen commands, we can either do npx Shopify Hydrogen, or we can use this global alias that the CLI is going to create. Obviously, it's a lot handier, so a lot more handy. So let's say yes to that, okay. And do you want Shopify to scaffold the routes and so on? Basically, here what Shopify is asking us is because they have multiple templates. If you come here to the Hydrogen templates, you can see they have different templates, and some are more finished, let's say, than others. So if we open the demo store here, okay, the demo store has a lot more in it than, for example, let's say the Hello World store. Okay, so if you open the Hello World here, you can see that it's very much the minimal service, whereas in the
demo store, if you open the app folder, you can see that there are a lot more things going on in it, right? So what I would say, if you are, this is basically what this question is about, right? So if you say no, it's going to use the hello world store, the hello world template, but if you say yes, it's going to use the demo store, okay, to scaffold your project. And then here it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to learn how Hydrogen works from the ground up and follow the tutorial here that they have here, I would highly encourage you to use the hello world scaffolding instead. But if you are actually building a project, you can use obviously one of our LiftedCommerce templates, for premium templates, with a lot more features in it, or you can use the demo store that Shopify provides, right? So, and that's what we're going to use in this video. So let's say yes, set up now. And then the next thing Shopify asks you is whether or not, it's depending on your internationalization strategy, whether you're internationalizing via subfolders, subdomains, or top level domains. The scaffolding that Shopify is going to create is going to be a little bit different, okay? So if we go here in the docs, and I will drop the link in the description. You have here Shopify Markets, and they show you how to set up an international store, and obviously you can always change from one to the other in the code, but why not start from what we need right away? So I think for this video, we are going to use for this video and subsequent ones, we're going to use the subfolder. But if you want to see how to do it with subdomains or top level domains, do let me know in the comments, and I will do that for you. So let's select subfolders, okay, and then the project is going to be scaffolded, and that's it, right? So in the next video, that's it in terms of how to set up the Shopify storefront. You can see here it gives us like quite a quick summary of what was created, and in the next video we are going to have a look at the demo store that was created. So if you want to see that, click on the link in the description or in one of the cards that are appearing right now on your screen. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.